course, Monday is Veterans Day, and there are so many ways you can go beyond thanks to just show your appreciation for vets and their service. And so joining us to have this conversation about an initiative which is called Connect with a Veteran is Alex Smith. You probably know the name, a retired NFL quarterback, spent some time with the Chiefs, spent some time with the 49ers doing his thing. And of course, joining him is Air Force Major General retired Bob LaBrutta. Good morning, guys. Thanks so much for joining us on the digital desk.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's just jump right into it because I'm interested to learn more about this initiative. It's called Connect with a Veteran. Both of you guys can take it, but tell me about this initiative.
Well, I'll start and I'll let Alex jump in. Basically, in USAA, we're saying we can go beyond thanks. You know, thank yous are very much appreciated by us veterans. But, you know, actions are louder than words, and that's what we're asking everybody to do. Join us, you know, whether it's the simple things of inviting a veteran out to have a cup of coffee or to a meal to get to know them a little bit better, volunteering and going down to a VFW post and just hanging out with a group of veterans and service members to find out what their lives are all about. Best yet, why don't we hire those veterans and bring them into our businesses and our organizations all over this great country. All of us want to give it back. We want to pay it forward. We want to be vital members of this great society that we've protected with our lives. And by you reaching out to them, it makes them feel that connection that they need to make a successful transition back from military into the civilian community.
Oh, this is wonderful. And I know we mentioned, just reading up on the report of Connect with the Veteran, this initiative. I know there's a moment of gratitude at 11 a.m. on Veterans Day. Can you kind of go into what, you know, what that moment means and what you want people to take away at, you know, 11 o'clock on that day, on Monday?
Well, that signals the end of World War I, right? It was Armistice Day in the very beginning. It became Veterans Day. And quite frankly, it's different than Memorial Day. Memorial Day is a somber moment that is actually directed specifically on those that have given up their lives for this great country. Veterans Day, on the other hand, is for all of us. We have 17 million veterans that have served and sacrificed for this nation, for it's all of us. We never forget about those that have given up the ultimate sacrifice with their lives. But this is a celebration of all of us, bringing us in, connecting with our veterans, and helping them with the transition back into the civilian community so they can be vital members of your communities and your neighbor.
Oh, well said. And I'm glad you elaborated on that differentiation of the two holidays, both important to show a recognition for the veterans. But Alex, I know Alex is also joining us here on the digital desk. Talk a little bit about your connection. Why are you involved with this initiative?
Yeah, you know, listen, the military, I didn't serve, and the military still changed my life. I had a pretty severe leg injury at the end of my career. You know, almost lost my leg and my life because of it. And the outlook for so long for me was really, really bleak. And I was in a bad state, both physically and mentally, you know, depressed and feeling sorry for myself. And I was lucky enough as a civilian to get access to military medical care. You know, the top rehabilitation clinic in the world for leg injuries is a military center in San Antonio, Texas, called the Center for the Intrepid. And I got to go down there and rehab alongside our servicemen and women. And it changed my life to get to see that kind of courage and openness and perseverance firsthand. It was the first place I ever said out loud that I wanted to play football again. And there's no doubt that I never would have come back and played if it wasn't for my opportunity to be a part of that amazing team. And again, I am so thankful for that and grateful for that. And again, was really this amazing recipient of an awesome team. And again, this is about turning that back, right? Veterans Day, celebration, and doing more than thank you. Again, I think as civilians, we often don't know what to say or do. And this is about helping people with that, right? Well, you can dig a little deeper, you can do more, and we need to do more. You know, go make a connection, however that is, go out of your way, have some curiosity. And again, our veterans coming back and transitioning to civilian life deserve it.
Wow, what an incredible story and a great way to put it. Monday will definitely be something special. I know you guys have so much prepared to say, and this is a discussion we could have for quite a minute now, but what is the main takeaway for the thousands who join us each and every day on the digital desk? What do you want them to take away from this conversation? And Alex, LaBrutta, both of you can jump in on this question as well.
Okay, for me, basically we have 17 million citizens in this great country that are veterans, and this is an opportunity for us to do more than just say thank you. If we step in as Alex has done, you know, he continues to pay it forward. He's an example of what we're talking about. He continues to go down. He's got a great rapport with the service members that he actually went through that program with on the other side, and he gives back all the time, and that's what we're saying. Let's give back. Let's reach out. Let's bring them into our communities, into our neighborhoods, make sure that they feel valued, get that connection so that their transitions are as easy as possible. And then let's keep on paying it forward so that we can continue to help them thrive and win on this side of the fence lines.
Yeah, I think for me, it doesn't have to be anything big or crazy, right? But it's really that engagement, that bond, going out and seeking a real connection. You know, again, I do think the little things add up, and I think so often as civilians we don't know what to say, and I think we need to get past that. Right? It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Go out, take a veteran to a cup of coffee, have a real conversation, see if you can help in any way. And again, this is really kind of a call to action here on Veterans Day, but really hopefully, you know, for the rest of the year as well.
I love that. It really can be the small things that make a huge difference. I'm going to let you guys go, but lastly, I want to ask you, are there any organizations or any ways that folks can volunteer or attend events that you know of that no matter where they're located, you know, from different states that they can participate in on Monday?
Well, they're all over the nation, quite frankly, and I'd say just take a look at your local newspaper and find out what's going on, and then just get involved with it. For us, I would suggest you go to usaa.com/Veterans Day. Everything related to Veterans Day is out there and what we're doing with this great program that we've initiated. And then if you want to contribute further, you know, we do have folks that are struggling, PTSD, mental health. Face the Fight is an initiative that we launched about 2023. Great program. You can actually make a donation, and USAA will match that donation up to $1 million during the month of November. So get involved that way, too.
All right, spelling it all out for us is Alex and Major General LaBrutta. Thank you guys so much for joining us on the digital desk. We look forward to chatting with you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.